Good day everyone! In this 24th episode about Zoom G1 patches, I would like to talk about something different than a patch, which is the EQ module, the equalizer module. Some previous episodes were also about different subjects, and feel free to check all my episodes, links are in the descriptions. So what is EQ? We could also say it's a volume adjustment for a specific frequency of our guitar sound. The Zoom G1 pedal's EQ module is a 3-band equalizer. That means we can adjust the lows, the mids and the highs separately. And the frequencies for these ranges on the Zoom G1 pedal are set around 160 Hz, 800 Hz and 3200 Hz. We can boost or cut each of these in the range from -18 to 18. So how to set these values? A lot of people say to use our ears, and if it sounds great, it's a great setting. But of course, the right setting depends on a lot of things. For example, if we play alone or in a band, the number of instruments we use, whether if we play only solos, and of course our own personal taste. By the way, if you like this channel, feel free to subscribe. So as you may have seen in my previous episodes, I almost always use the same setting for EQ on my pedal, which is my 5-8-4 rule. So I use low 5, mid 8 and high 4. And basically this is the EQ setting I use most of the times. I use these settings when I play along with karaoke style backing tracks, like in my playlist called Singing Guitar. Feel free to check them out, links are in the description. So finally, let's ask ChatGPT about my settings. I asked it, I use the Zoom G1 guitar effect pedal for playing solo-like recordings on karaoke style backing tracks. So mainly I like to play vocal parts. The Zoom G1 has a 3-band equalizer and my settings for the lows is 5, the mids at 8 and the highs are set to 4. What do you think about this EQ setting for a guitar playing along with a karaoke style backing track? Do you suggest any other setting? So, and this is ChatGPT's answer. The EQ setting you mentioned for your Zoom G1 pedal can work well for playing guitar parts along with karaoke style backing tracks. However, EQ preferences can vary depending on personal taste, the specific guitar you are using, the style of music and the characteristic of the backing track. It's always a good idea to experiment and adjust the EQ settings until you find the tone that suits your needs and complements the backing track. That being said, if you're primarily focusing on playing vocal parts on guitar, you might want to consider emphasing the mid-range frequencies a bit more. Vocals tend to occupy the mid-range frequencies, and boosting the mids can help your guitar better cut through and stand out in the mix, especially when playing alongside vocal tracks. So for me this means ChatGPT approved my settings, but even if it wouldn't, I wouldn't care because this was just for fun. ChatGPT also added that we can try increasing the mid-range EQ setting, perhaps to a higher value like 9 or 10, while slightly reducing the lows and the highs to maintain a balanced sound. Increasing one range and reducing another range or other ranges is really a great way to maintain a balanced sound. By the way, if you use any kind of multi-effect guitar pedal, please leave a comment what kind of EQ settings you use. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe.